So today we're going back to the chicken auction. This is going to be the October auction, which is really exciting because there are always a lot of lots at the October auction. We're in a pretty good place right now. We have room for more animals, but we don't need them. I'm really excited for this auction. We're going to get to go around and see all the different animals. So when we first got to the auction, there were lots of roosters. Roosters or something, I think. We don't raise pigeons, but I thought these were really pretty. I thought this rabbit was really cute. So this little guy is a moon-spotted buckling. He looks to me like a Nigerian dwarf, which is the breed of goat that I raise. I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but he looks pretty young. He wasn't a wether, but they were selling him as a pet. But I already have 2 bucks, Jericho and Levi, so I don't really need another one. And we later found out that this little guy was not a Nigerian dwarf. He was some kind of mixed breed. So we weren't interested in buying him, but he was really cute and really sweet. This billy goat was so hairy. There's usually at least 2 or 3 pigs, but for some reason this was the only one here today. So here are some of the other goats. I'm pretty sure most of these were fainting goats. And then these right here were pygmies. This one right here is a La Mancha. This was a Nigerian dwarf doeling, and she reminded me a lot of my little goat Noelle. I'm sure you can find some videos of her on my channel. I already have 5 does though, so I didn't need another one. Hey guys! So they sold these puppies at the beginning of the auction before we got there, and they were so cute. I'm assuming they are livestock guardian dogs. They look to me like a Great Pyrenees Anatolian Shepherd cross. The little white and brown one was so friendly. He just wanted me to pet him, and the little brown one was so cute when it was sleeping. This was a Holland lot, which is the type of rabbit that we have and plan to eventually breed. I'm not sure if it was a buck or a doe, but I already have 2 black doe Holland lops, so I didn't need this bunny. I went and sat with my dad and brother to watch some bidding because there were some Polish chickens that were coming up that I was pretty interested in. So they were selling these chickens times the money, and they got up pretty high. So we ended up not bidding because I feel like there will be a time where we will stumble across some Polish chickens for a better price. So I was a little disappointed about that, but I know there will be a time where I can find some Polish chickens for probably even cheaper. There were also these silky chicks that I was planning to get my dad to bid on if the price got pretty low.
Lot number 64 coming up. These are your young silkies. How many's in there? 10 of your young silkies, okay?
So the price wasn't really getting too high, but my dad didn't really want any teeny tiny babies. And I kind of agreed with him that we didn't need that many silkies. So we ended up passing on them. There were also these silkies that were a little bit older, but they weren't full grown. Basically, they went for too high as well. You can get some really good deals at the auction, but at the beginning of the auction, people pay a lot of money. If you're going to get a good deal on an auction animal, it's best to go for the ones that are going to be sold later in the auction because that's when people run out of money and things go for way cheaper. So after I watched all that, I went to finish looking at the animals. These right here were some full-grown silkies. There were 2 hens and a rooster. And then these chickens my brother was very interested in because they were cochins, and there was this one hen that was a frizzle. But there was also a rooster in there, and we weren't very interested in those other hens. Don't you guys just love this ASMR? So there are obviously a lot of chickens because it is a chicken auction. Something I want to clarify though is that other small farm animals can be sold at chicken auctions. It's just that they call them that because chickens are the main thing that are sold. These silkies were pretty cute and so hilarious. So this was pretty sad. There were 2 roosters in this cage, and one of them was attacking the other so much that there was blood all over his neck. I definitely think it's a bad idea to put roosters that don't get along together in the same cage. So right now they're about to sell 2 Cochin Bantam hens. We have a whole separate coop just for Cochin Bantams, and my brother really loves this breed, so he was really wanting to buy them. So let's see if we get them. So I was really excited that we were able to get the Cochins. A few minutes later, they brought out this buckling, and I was curious to see how much he would go for.
He'll make you a buddy. How you like that coat on him? He's a pet.
So I was pretty surprised that this guy got out the goat and held it the whole time. So after that, we won a surprise animal, and I didn't video it because I totally did not expect my dad to bid. So you'll have to wait till the end of the video to find out what they were.
Say 20. Now 21, man. 21, 22, sir. 22, get 22. So the $21 times 2 on 7.
So once we decided we were ready to leave, we headed to the truck to load up our animals. So we just got back from the auction. It was a bit hectic, but we got all the birds set up in our Cochin pen. And here are the 2 little Cochin girls that we got. They are so cute. Usually keep the chickens in a quarantine pen before we acclimate them with the rest. But these guys are seeming to do pretty well. The Cochins aren't really fighting at them. They were kind of pecking at them, but they're not fighting them. So I'm not too worried about them. We also got these chickens. They're called Millie de Fleur or Flair. We don't really flip a lot of farm animals, but my dad has been seeing these types of chickens on Facebook for really high prices lately. The weird thing was nobody was bidding on them, and so my dad got them for a really cheap price. We may end up keeping a few, but the plan is to eventually sell them. So we put the Millie Floors in our little hospital coop. The plan is to sell some of them, and then if we keep any of them, to integrate them in with our Cochins. They are just so pretty and so cute. I think I want to keep 1 or 2, but the decision is ultimately up to my dad. So make sure to subscribe so you can find out what we end up doing with them. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!